How love turns a logical woman into a hopeful one. She used to be the woman who could break down a situation with the precision of a courtroom lawyer. Logic was her superpower. She saw patterns, spotted inconsistencies, and made decisions with a calm, calculated mind. That is, until love walked in, and logic quietly slipped out the back door. What is it about love that makes even the most rational woman trade in her sharp analysis for daydreams and maybe one days? It's not weakness. It's not foolishness. It's something far more profound: hope. Love, in its purest form, isn't based on reason. It's a feeling. A deep, magnetic pull that bypasses the brain and lands right in the chest. When a logical woman falls in love, she begins to feel more than she thinks. And those feelings are powerful. They whisper things like, "He just needs time," or, "If I love him enough, maybe he'll heal." Psychologically, what's happening is fascinating. Love activates the brain's reward system. Dopamine kicks in, oxytocin gets flowing, and suddenly she's emotionally invested in someone who might not even deserve her energy. But because the highs of emotional connection are so intoxicating, she clings to the potential instead of the pattern. She stops evaluating based on facts and starts building scenarios based on hope. The shift isn't instant, it's gradual. It happens in the little things, overlooking that unanswered text, excusing the broken promises, choosing silence over confrontation. The same woman who once swore she'd never settle finds herself settling in small ways, not because she's lost herself, but because she's hoping for more. This hope can be beautiful, but it can also be dangerous. It tells her to hold on, even when the relationship starts to cost her peace. It says, wait a little longer, even as she loses sleep over the uncertainty. Hope rewrites the script of her logic, replacing clarity with emotional negotiations. But here's the thing: the logical woman never really disappears. She's still there, watching quietly, waiting to be invited back in. And often, she returns when the heart gets tired, when the hope that once kept her going starts to wear thin. That's when she remembers who she was before she believed she could fix love with feelings alone. In the end, it's not that love destroyed her logic, it simply challenged it. And once she finds the balance between her mind and her heart, she becomes unstoppable. Do you agree with me? Please drop a yes if you do, and follow me to see more videos. God bless you. Why a woman's wisdom vanishes when she's in love. You can take the sharpest, most self-aware woman, the one who gives her friends flawless advice, sees red flags from a mile away, and knows her worth inside and out, and still watch her unravel completely the moment she falls in love. Why does that happen? Because love doesn't knock politely on logic's door. It barges in with fireworks and soft promises. Suddenly, all that hard-earned wisdom takes a back seat to emotions that feel too loud, too real, too alive to ignore. It's not that she forgets everything she knows. She just starts second-guessing it. That voice that used to say, "This doesn't feel right," gets drowned out by another voice whispering, "But what if this is what real love feels like?" And that's the trick. Love doesn't show up wearing a villain's mask. It shows up wearing potential, and hope, and chemistry. It offers a glimpse of everything she's been waiting for, even if only in moments. So when she notices something's off, when his words don't match his actions, when she starts shrinking to keep him comfortable, her mind speaks up, but her heart fights back. Maybe he's just scared. Maybe I need to be more patient. Maybe I'm expecting too much. And just like that, her wisdom turns into silence. Not because it left her, but because love convinced her to mute it. You see, Wisdom in love isn't about knowing the truth. It's about trusting it, even when you wish it wasn't true. That's the hardest part. Because when she's in love, she doesn't want to be right about the bad feeling in her gut. She wants to be wrong. She wants the fairy tale. She wants her heart to win. But love, real love, never asks a woman to abandon herself. When it's healthy, love amplifies her wisdom. It makes her feel more like herself, not less. She doesn't have to analyze every word or explain away her hurt. She just feels seen, safe, steady. So when a woman's wisdom disappears in love, it's not because she's foolish. It's because she's deeply human, capable of incredible grace, and sometimes too much grace for the wrong people. But here's the beauty of it. Wisdom may get quiet, but it never disappears. Eventually, it taps her on the shoulder and says, "It's time." And when she listens again, she comes back stronger, clearer, and with a love for herself that no one can talk her out of. Do you agree with me? Please drop a yes if you do, and follow me to see more videos. God bless you.